Merry Christmas.
Happy Christmas.
So, Jonny Rankin, what birds were you hoping to see in Lanzarote?
I was hoping to see Houbara busted, or African Houbara as it's now affectionately called. I was hoping to see cream-coloured courser. I sort of wanted to see like African blue tit and some other shit that I've forgotten. But yeah, main one was the busted and the courser really.
Well, were those ones going to be lifers for you then?
Yeah, man. Houbara busted, lifer, African Houbara, and then cream-coloured courser, righteous lifer. But I've had full frame views of the busted on 3 different days actually. I've only had one distant view of the courser, but I'm gonna have another crack at that tomorrow morning.
Kind of shot my next question in the foot really, which were what have been your birding highlights?
Oh no, you haven't, because my birding highlights are different.
Oh.
So one thing I weren't banking on or expecting, and it happened just over yonder on that headland, Papagayo or something headland. I was sea kayaking on the first full day we were here, and we come up this coastline, rounded the next bay, and then went back towards Playa Blanca. As we hit the headland, a brown booby came over the boats, landed on the cliff in front of us, and Joanne from Sea Kite Lanzarote even got some like waterproof camera record shots, which I'm yet to see, but they exist. Boom! That was just sickness. That was just the best shit ever. And that was an unexpected worldie lifer. The other one was, we were driving where you get the cream-coloured courser, and I just heard this call from in the car, and I was like, Dotterel.
I'm just going to pause you there because I think that you might be remembering that slightly differently to actual events there, and in the interest of authenticity, shall we try that one again? Who heard the sound?
So I forget exactly how it happened, but we were driving along, and from a moving vehicle...
I'm just going to correct you there. So actually, I was listening, I heard the sound, I shouted stop, you were like, what are we talking about? There isn't anything. And then I said, I can hear birds, and then you...
found a trip of 21 Dotterel. It was so cool, man. So yeah, you had like really distant cream-coloured courser, and then in the foreground, and because we stayed in the car, they got ever and on nearer 21 Dotterel. It was the sickness.
So have you had? So we've got the highlights, boobies mainly. What have you had any near misses or dips?
Well, so far I haven't seen Barbary Partridge. I haven't seen the blue tit. They're 2 lifers sandalling on this beach here now. 1, 2, 3 or 4 sandalling just come in. Get in. So yeah, I haven't had the Barbary Partridge or the African blue tit. I think the African blue tits might be more up on the north of the island looking at eBird. I'm not too fussed. I mean, you can't, when you've literally been at sea and had brown booby, and then you've stumbled upon like a flock of Dotterel having worldy cream-coloured courser, like, it's all relative, you know what I mean? So yeah, peace and destruction and happy Christmas from this Jonny and the other Jonny, and yeah, just
comfy.
And my vocal camera woman. Yeah, just smashed it really. Smashing 25, and we're going to smash the living shit out of 26. So yeah, big love from the 2 Johnnies.
Merry Christmas.
Morning from the 2 Johnnies Christmas special. As will become very apparent, we are not birding together this Christmas. Basically deserted me. Can't stand the cold, it's a bit nesh. But I'm down the slightly famous Johnny Brown's Common. I've had a Merlin already this morning, which is a fucking local record. But yeah, probably not quite the set of exotic species that the other Jonny may well be seeing in the last few days. I'm just coming up to a bit of a set-aside field here. This hedgerow There's a nice little group of yellow hammers, chaffinches, linnets. And if I'm going to find that local little bunting, pine bunting, whatever, I fancy this might be the spot. No luck yet, but so yeah, hope you're all getting some birding in over Christmas, and I'll update later when I am undoubtedly going to be very happy about finding something incredibly rare. Let us. Hello again. About halfway around my loop, just been through the flooded field, 2 jack snipe, really nice. Johnny won't be seeing one of them this week, nor will he be seeing a waxwing, which has just flown west over my head, calling as it went. Really scarce this winter, so that was most unexpected. First one I've had for a few years in the area. So yeah, I am actually very happy about something that I've seen today. If I can find a bit near, most of the locals have seen a bit in here, not so much me, but I'll keep trying. Catch you later, bye. So that's me nearly done for the morning. I suppose I'm about to go do some Christmas chores, you know, family and that, kids to tend to. Great morning though, yeah, just shy of 50 species I think. Obviously waxing was a major highlight. Merlin's a really good bird. I had 2 jack snipe, 3 stone shacks, a little flock of pink-footed geese went east. Got a few winter thrushes, nice flock of yellow hammers, and still loads of chaffinches, so green finch, reed buntings, all that sort of stuff. Skylark, so really enjoyable. I hope my esteemed colleague Mr. Rankin is out birding and has put on his factor 200 in case the sun peeps out from behind a cloud for a minute, because he burns a bit. But we'll see how it looks on the video, yeah? And I will see you all in the new year, I guess. Ta-ta. Hiya. So after saying a couple of days ago that I wouldn't be seeing anything as exotic as the other Johnny, today saw me venturing into deepest Broadland, Norfolk, where I caught up with, eventually, after a couple of hours, a new species from in Britain, Black-winged Kite. There'll be a still just here. Yeah, it's a great spot, really nice spot. There's like loads of common cranes knocking about, and marsh herons, cattle egrets. Really birdy, but it took about 2.5 hours before bird show. I had some really nice flight views. I intended to do this video from the field, but where we were viewing from was on a bridge on the main road, so it wasn't really practical, so I thought I'd wait until I got home. But yeah, that's another new bird for me in Britain, which is pretty cool. I think that's probably the only thing the other Johnny's seen in Britain that I hadn't seen previously, so the excitement of seeing the Black-winged Kite stuff, I forgot to explain exactly how it happened, so instead of that, I don't know, hour and stuff, I just stood on the bridge scoping over the marsh, and I thought somebody had thrown something at my head, and then heard some grey like geese. So apparently it's good luck, and it certainly paid off. Can't beat getting shot